Because it's so stinking hot outside.
So hot. It's like annoying hot. Like, I love the hot. I love the sunshine. But, like, enough. It's time for boots. For real.
Exactly. We are in the middle of September.
Yeah.
And
pretty much fall.
Last weekend was allegedly the hottest weekend on record.
It's like not cute.
It's not fun.
It's not.
I've got my boots out and I'm ready to go. And
totally.
I've got my long sleeves.
My layers, my soft sweaters, all of that.
A lot of rain.
Yeah.
Right.
Done.
Come on, Florida. Give me the Florida winters that I love so much. I'm ready and waiting for them.
75 degrees. Right.
We love it.
Yes.
Speaking of hot weather, you were in another hot city.
Oh, New Orleans. Yes.
And what were you doing?
Oh, just catching Jay-Z and Beyonce doing their thing on the Run tour, which was amazing. Like, okay, so y'all know I'm obsessed with Beyonce.
Yes.
I've seen Beyonce twice for their last Formation tour. Saw Jay-Z twice, actually. People, I do love Jay-Z as well. But this show, them together, this On the Run, was amazing.
Right.
And I saw the first On the Run on HBO, and that's what convinced me. Like, I need to go see their shows. It's great. So it was a great show.
Long.
It was long. It was like opening acts. DJ Khaled was there. It was just kind of fun. But it's New Orleans. It was good for people watching.
Yeah. It's an interesting town for sure.
Yes, but we ate good. We did.
There is no place better for food, in my opinion, than New Orleans.
Yeah. We did the beignets. Went to some restaurant called August, which was like, I mean, everything was amazing. So fun.
The best roast beef sandwich, which I don't eat.
Yeah.
I had there. Somebody convinced me I had to have one because I was in New Orleans.
Really?
I said, fine. I got 3 more.
And like, keep them coming.
So good.
Keep them coming.
All day long, I had a total of 3. They were that good. And all the stores and restaurants stay open all day.
Oh, it's cute. And the boutiques. Oh, and I got to see Ashley Longshore's gallery, which we love. Kate Grace. Hey, girl. That was fun, like seeing all her work in person. I'm trying to convince Kim to buy a chair, like a big old chair.
A big chair?
Big chair. Awesome. It was fun.
Well, yay, so you got to see Beyonce and Jay-Z. I'll tell you a funny story next week about me, Jay-Z, and my son making fun of me. And it deals with hearing a song on a commercial that I thought, oh my gosh, that's Jay-Z. Went to go listen to it. But we'll tell you more about that on the next show. So you can make fun of me too, because my son did. But coming up on the show, we've got Sergeant Howard with Leon County Sheriff's Office, and she's going to tell us about a special event that they have coming up. And also coming up in October, they've got Patrol Stroll.
Ooh, what's that?
That is the fundraiser that they do for breast cancer awareness.
Oh, I remember
this. Fundraiser.
Yes. Okay.
We had him on the show a couple weeks ago to talk about that. So we're looking forward to that.
At Budget Blinds, we're in business to frame the light, the day, and the night. So we give you an exclusive combination of high style, expert service, our no surprises pricing, and our no questions asked warranty. We believe that everyone, at every budget, deserves style and service. Isn't that a beautiful place to be?
North Florida Women's Care offers the highest quality services for obstetrical and gynecological patients. We are a group practice of caring, industry-leading providers. We have the highest quality ultrasound equipment in Tallahassee. You can call or reach us online 24/7 at the patient portal for appointments, test results, billing, or to send a secure message to our nursing staff. North Florida Women's Care delivers the care you deserve and the trust you expect.
All right, Sergeant, come on. Yeah, we just keep it rolling. We actually have day jobs we've got to get to. All right, so here we go. Straight. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm pretty sure. I'll scoop down a little bit. All right, 3, 2. Welcome back to AM Break with Ann and Audra, and again, it's the Howard Party. Yay! So with us is Sergeant Teresa Howard with Leon County Sheriff's Office, and you've already told us about Patrol Stroke coming up in October. What else do we have going on with the Sheriff's Office?
Actually, this month on September 29th at Fred George Park from 10 to 2, we will have our very first Hispanic Resource Festival.
Awesome. Inaugural event?
It is. We're hoping obviously to have it every year, but basically it is engaging with the Hispanic community. It's open to anyone in the community, but mainly more so focused on the Hispanic community because there aren't a whole lot of things for them.
Right.
September is Hispanic Heritage Month.
Oh, so it makes sense.
Yes.
Very, very appropriate time.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
So, and we know that the Hispanics, we're trying to build that relationship between
Sure.
the Hispanic community and law enforcement. A lot of times they're afraid to report crimes because of the language barrier, whether they're documented or not, things of that nature. The law enforcement in their countries are corrupt, so
Right.
so we're trying to build that trust. We want them to become engaged with us.
It's a hard sell
It
because
is.
going back to what it's like in their own countries, very difficult to do. So this is obviously one event to help make that happen. Why is it so important to have these relationships between law enforcement and different factions of our community?
The crime. It is, bringing that crime rate down, building that relationship so that when we do have a victim, we want them to report it. We want to be able to help if they're a witness in the crime,
Right.
so that they're not afraid to contact us.
Which I think is just as difficult as being a victim.
Absolutely, and without that trust, they won't contact us. So building that trust with all these different communities is huge for us. So we're hoping that this will start opening the doors for that.
So I find it so unbelievable, unfathomable that if you're the victim of a crime, how could you not report that? I just find that so hard to believe. If I were a victim, I'd call you guys right away.
Absolutely, but a lot of them, their culture is different. How they were raised and grown up, it sometimes, it was normal for them.
Right.
And not knowing that in this country that some of the things that happen are not normal.
Right.
And, so they end up becoming victimized. Whether it's because someone may be threatening them because of they're not documented or taking advantage of them, making them pay more for certain services just because they are undocumented, things of that nature. So we want to make sure that trust is there, that they can contact us and know that we will be able to be there to help them.
So what are some things that will be happening at this event?
We actually will have 2 different food vendors. There will be 2 food trucks. Yes. So Julio's truck and a Gorillo will be there providing food for purchase. Pepsi will be providing drinks for free. We will be having Tally Mix Orchestra providing entertainment, music. We'll also have Poquito de Mexico. They're going to be providing a dance as well as Simply Panama will be dancing as well. And then we'll have several community vendors providing those resources because of the language barrier. They may not know what's available out there, like Lively Barber School will be out there providing free haircuts.
Oh, nice.
Yes, their TCC's dental hygienists will be there providing free screenings.
Gotta love that, right?
And all the different TCC will be there, and Lively and FAMU, they'll be providing their information, and then with each vendor we'll have a translator, so just in case there is that language barrier, they can still get that information from that vendor.
All right, wonderful. So again, when is this event?
It is September 29th from 10 to 2 at Fred George Park, and we hope we will see you all there.
And if the community wants to get involved, aside from attending, is there anything else that you want the community to do?
If there's anything that they, get the word out.
Right.
Get out there and
Spread the word.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, perfect. Thank you for joining us. We'll be right back.
Find me somebody who doesn't say me too. I don't know her. I haven't met her.
What do you tell women when they call you and they've been harassed in the workplace and they are scared to say something. What do you tell the women?
The way I can relate to a lot of women is by letting them know if you've been through it, there's a good chance I have or someone I know has. So first of all, you're not in this by yourself. So that's the first thing, is to normalize it and to instill some faith and some hope. And I like to tell women, you know, if I can do this, you can do this. And I've dealt with this, and this is how I've handled it. And I like to explain it like gathering stones. You know, you don't throw the first one you get. You gather them. You evaluate your position. You are methodical. You're deliberate about what you do. And if you go to an attorney who understands you, who listens to you rather than talk to you about what you need to do, they can help you put together a plan.
Every single case I've ever tried, I can tell you the name of the person, I remember their face, I remember their family, I remember everything about that person.
We found out during the trial that our client literally had 3-4 weeks to live, something like that. Yeah, and when we were done with the case, she said, I didn't expect to get any money from this case. I'm just glad that somebody would go to trial and fight for me.
That's one thing I love about trying cases, is because you really have to get to know your client. You have to go to their house, have dinner with them, break bread with them, look at all their pictures, look at their photo albums, and that's how you win the case. Because you got to love your client, and you got to express that feeling that you have for your client. You got to convey that to the jury, and if you can do that, you're going to win the case.
I'm sorry, in the store, you just gotta try
everything. There's so much you can
on.
do. When it comes to FSU gear, there's so much that you can do in terms of t-shirts that are unique, and then layering the different colors that you can...
Garnet, gold, everything.
That kind of thing. But we're talking about FSU football just because it's not been the best season.
I know, people have amnesia. We were not great last year, like literally, okay? We had a rescheduled game from a hurricane. Like we were like almost about to be 6-6.
It hurt.
And so listen, you gotta give Tiger credit. He did what we wanted. We wanted some uplifting kind of like hype and everything like that. But I mean, these players have been studying, some of who are seniors, been there 4 years under a totally different system. You gotta give the guy a couple years to get his players in and get used to how he coaches and what he does, and it's a new coaching staff together. It's not like he just like moved the whole staff. So I mean, there are a lot of things, and unless you're actually a coach,
it's hard to say what really happens.
Just be a no fan. How about that?
Right, just be good fans. And with that, we're going to take a look at one of the game days that we recently covered with Live in Tallahassee. Joel Silver and the team, take it away.
All right, guys, Dallas Cotton here. Now, while normally I'm behind the camera shooting for Live in Tallahassee, tonight I'm going to open it up. And as you can see, the energy out here is just fantastic. We're going to take you through this game, through this FSU versus Samford game. We'll take you all around the stadium, and we'll show you what everybody's looking forward to this year in FSU football.
Definitely looking forward to Fred Swat getting back to the old ways and playing like a true Seminole.
People are looking for a lot of wins. That's what I'm looking for.
For a perfect season and a Heisman Trophy at the end.
We just watched an incredible honoring ceremony in the middle of the field. People being inducted into the Hall of Fame. You're seeing it on your screen now, but on the sideline now with Coach Gladden, who was just inducted into the Hall of Fame, sir.
Yes,
Talk
sir.
about being out in the middle of the field and how it felt.
Well, it's certainly an honor, but more than anything, it's a tribute to all the fans. It's a tribute to the hundreds of players that came through here, and to Coach Bowden and my fellow coaches, my constituents.
On the sideline with Teresa Bundy Kirkpatrick, who was just honored in the middle of the field on the 50-yard line, track and field in the 90s. Talk about being inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'm very thankful and grateful for the experience. I definitely feel honored to be here. I really wish that this was an opportunity for me to celebrate all of those who are responsible for allowing me to be here and to be successful.
Amazing. The air condition is amazing. It's hot. It's 91 degrees outside, but I have the opportunity to be in the Champions Club.
I've got Lori here. Tell me, Lori, what did you used to do here at FSU?
I did visual arts and design, just like Burt Reynolds.
Right, and you used to be on field, right?
Absolutely.
And you would broadcast, you would report from the field, and now we're back.
For Dustin and Sean.
There we go. So there it is again. There's the big victory celebration following the game. The fireworks went off. The team was on the field. The band was playing. The cheerleaders were out there. Everybody fired up for the first victory for our Seminoles in 2018. And man, this is just the beginning, because the team looked great there at the end, came back, won the game, and good things lie ahead. And good things always lie ahead in football season, because in addition to the game, there's so many great things to do. So congratulations. You see the big celebration there on the field. Seminoles did it.
So I'm a Virginia Tech graduate, and here's the fact of the matter. Yes. You are wearing Virginia Tech colors, I'd like to point out.
It's not orange.
When you make it into a t-shirt, maroon and garnet look like the same color, but I bet you could do the hokey pokey. And the reason why it was so fun to win that first game is because you guys are the Seminoles. It's not like beating some different team that isn't a big name. You guys are a big
deal.
name.
It's a nice stadium to play in, too.
It's a nice stadium to play in. It was warm because we were in Blacksburg. Because one place where it is cold is Blacksburg right now.
Oh gosh, yes.
Right, and so to come here and warm.
So, Merry Christmas to you. That's your Christmas gift from us.
FSU still has a bigger win column
a couple years
against Virginia Tech for sure, but it's a big deal to beat the Seminoles because it is a great team. I'm just hoping that Seminole fans will
get it together and go see a psychologist. I mean, seriously, you cannot treat all your relationships like this.
You can't.
You win some, you lose some.
That is true.
That is true.
All right, a little bit more coming up on the show. Stay with us.
Vote yes on Amendment 2. Nearly a decade ago, Florida voters approved a constitutional amendment that placed a 10% tax cap on annual value increases for non-homestead properties, which include commercial business parcels, residential rentals, and vacant, undeveloped lots. What happened after the 10% non-homestead tax cap was in place? Businesses were able to thrive in Florida to everyone's benefit. The amendment created certainty that property owners' values would not increase unchecked. Some businesses were able to expand, creating more jobs. Other businesses passed savings on to consumers. Rent charges were better controlled for commercial renters and for people renting a home or apartment because the owners were able to better plan their long-term budgets, knowing their non-homestead property values were capped at 10% annually. Before the non-homestead tax cap was approved by voters in Florida, property values were allowed to increase wildly. For example, in just 1 year, more than 30% of all non-homestead properties in the state increased by 80% or more in value. This means a $300,000 property would be valued and taxed at $540,000 or more from 1 year to the next. That same year, nearly 75% of all non-homestead properties in the state suffered an increase of more than 10% in value. Don't let non-homestead property taxes run rampant. Vote yes on Amendment 2 and keep this valuable protection for you and your community.
Whether you're building a new home or remodeling your current home, at Brian Barnard's Flooring America, we can help you achieve the look you want at the prices the box stores can't compete with. For hardwood, carpet, tile, and rugs, for any area in your home, we'll take your design ideas and turn them into reality. From all the floors in your home to the walls in the kitchen and bath, we have the right products at the right price with exceptional service and installation. Brian Barnard's Flooring America, where friends send friends.
At Budget Blinds, we're in business to frame the light, the day, and the night. So we give you an exclusive combination of high style, expert service, our no surprises pricing, and our no questions asked warranty. We believe that everyone, at every budget, deserves style and service. Isn't that a beautiful place to be?
I'm Jessica Duncan with FunForTallyKids.com, and these are your upcoming family events. Join Bannerman Crossings for their Northtown Get Down this Friday before the home FSU football game. The event is from 5:30 until 10 p.m. with vendors, food, drinks, live music, DJ, and plenty of kid-friendly activities for the entire family. The live music is from 7 to 10 p.m. at the Pavilion. Come out with your whole family and let's make this the best football season yet. AR Workshop of Tallahassee is hosting a Parents' Night Out this Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. Parents can enjoy a night out while the kids stay entertained by lots of fun with DIY arts and crafts projects. You are invited to the Southeast Crab Feast at the Marzook Shrine Temple in Tallahassee this Saturday. This event offers the low country coastal heritage of outdoor cooking of fresh seafood. You will get all-you-can-eat fresh blue crabs, one side of fish and chips, no crab legs platter, music, and a family-friendly environment for everyone. This event historically sells out every year, so be sure to secure your tickets soon at southeastcrabfeast.com. Football fans, there are 2 exciting home games taking place this Saturday. FSU versus Northern Illinois at Doak, and Florida A&M versus Savannah State at Bragg Memorial Stadium. Bring the whole family out for a day of cheering on your team. Registration is now open for the fall edition of Tallahassee Nursery's Little Gardeners Grow Club on Saturday at 10 a.m. The event's theme is Using Your Senses in the Garden and will include a site scavenger hunt, herb smell test, tasting veggies you can grow in your own garden, and more. Plus, there will be free snowballs on site after the event. The recommended ages are 4 to 12, parent supervision is required, and as always, the event sells out fast, so be sure to sign up for $10 online as soon as possible. Grassroots School invites you to their annual Pollinator Festival on Saturday from 10 to 12 p.m. There will be a garden tour, plant sale, kids activities, a pollinator play presented by Grassroots Playhouse, bake sale, and more. The admission is free and open for all ages. The 4th annual Sausage Fest is coming on Sunday, September 23rd at the Crumb Box in Railroad Square Art Park from 3 to 8 p.m. There will be food, drinks, and a full day's worth of entertainment and fun as they celebrate 4 years of serving up their grind-to-grill sausages out of the red caboose. The whole family will have fun watching the Lofty Pursuits Marching Band Parade, Red Hills Cloggers, and live music by the Commentators and the Turnips, Rachel Hillman, and the Intoxicators. The event is free and open to the public. Tuesday is the best day to take the family to the movies. Enjoy $5 movies at CMX Cinemas, all seats, all shows, all day, and for all ages. Movies Plus Cinema also offers a Tuesday deal for $2 movies, $2 popcorn, and $2 drink. Bannerman Crossings is so excited to have the Tallahassee Farmers Market every Wednesday for a weekly nighttime market from 3 to 7 p.m. Visit funfortallykids.com to see the list of dozens of vendors who will be set up in their pavilion. Families are invited on Thursday, September 27th to make a difference in the fight against heart disease at Cascades Park for the American Heart Association's Big Bend Heart Walk. The family-friendly event will feature face painting, fun physical activities, animal therapy, healthy snacks, and more. Visit heart.org to register. That's it for this week's highlighted upcoming family events. Be sure to visit funfortallykids.com for the complete calendar of family-friendly events and activities. I'm Jessica Duncan, and I'll see you back here next week with more fun around Tallahassee.
Jessica Duncan, thank you very much for everything that's going on. Jessica is also in birthday week. Her birthday and her husband's birthday.
Oh, celebration.
Yes, and I'll go ahead and say it because she posted it on Facebook. She's 37, he's 40. So yay, they have their little cake with birthday birthdays.
Oh, that's cute.
Very, very cute. And they also sold their house, bought a house, and they're moving. So they've got a lot going on this particular fall. So
how y'all doing this?
Congratulations to them for birthdays, moving. Yeah, I'm over it.
Nope.
I'm frankly over. Finally, this past weekend, finally got the house mostly organized. We've got one room that has all the junk in it.
The boxes and the stuff that we'll deal with later.
And then, of course, I've got our big picture from Tallahassee Magazine just sitting in my dining room.
Oh yeah, because that's where it needs to be. Welcome to our home. Is Ben like, what?
Ben's like, hey, Audra, welcome to dinner.
What's up, Ben? How you doing? Okay.
Every single time we're in there. But so next week coming up on the show, we are going to head over to Jimmy Fasing's home.
Okay.
For a fundraiser with Ladies Learning to Lead, L3. Had a great time there, saw a lot of familiar faces, and learned more about that organization, including the fact that they have legit clout. They've got a Harvard Harvard student now.
Okay.
Freshman year there. Got another student at Boston College.
Oh, so they're going on to do great things.
In the last 8 years, they've come up through the program. The one at Harvard is going on Bill Gates' dime. She got a scholarship from there. So congratulations to them. We're going to learn more about that organization, how you can get involved next week. We will see you then. All right, Sergeant, come on.
I'm so fluid with it.
Yeah, we just keep it rolling. We actually have day jobs we've got to get to. All right, so here we go.